Hello, hi, welcome to another amazing episode of Invest in Solar, powered by Invest Solar with myself, Ntombi uMangcobo kwamzolo dlanga amandla ukasumshiso umbungelwa umnisi wemvula with my amazing partner, Mr. Eli Salko. So on our first episode, we focused more on getting to know the man behind the name that we can trust, right? And you the man we can trust, by the way.
Don't come too close.
No, definitely. You see, I'm keeping the distance. I'm trying to be safe.
You know how far you can trust me. Yes.
Exactly, but it's so great to be with you again.
And you, Ntombi,
how
thank
do you feel today?
Fantastic, and
Fantastic. I'm awesome.
Good,
I'm
good,
awesome.
good.
So today, we've learned a little bit more about you, where you come from, and all of those things. And today, I want us to focus more on why should people convert to the solar energy? Why solar energy? But before we get to that, I've realized that people don't understand what solar actually is. So in simple terms, how would you describe it?
Solar is taking energy from the sun and putting it into your fridge, TV, light, whatever you want to work.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
And what would we require for that?
A panel, a cable, a battery, and an inverter.
It sounds so simple.
It is so simple, Ntombi.
So, okay, an installation, let's say I want to get my house off the grid. How long does that take? Is that going to take 2 weeks? Is that going to take, I don't know, for me to divorce from my current supplier to just converting to solar? How long is that going to take?
Is it a very big house?
It's fine.
We'll be there at 8 in the morning, we'll be gone by 5.
And it will be working.
100%.
I can switch on my TV, my fridge will work, my lights will be on, everything.
We will disconnect your utility. We'll go to your DB board and take them out.
Are you for real right now?
I'll show you. Come to my house now and I'll show you it's done.
It really sounds amazing, and it makes no sense for me for anyone not to convert. But with everything, I know that there are pros and cons. So what would you say are the ups and downs of using or converting to the solar energy? Okay,
so should we do the cons first?
Yeah, you can start anywhere.
So the worst thing that I can think of about solar, that is really a game stopper, is if it rains for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 days consistently, which does happen. It happens once a year in South Africa, in Johannesburg, might have happened twice this year or something. You have got a problem, You have to reduce your load. In other words, you can't, whereas you might have baked a cake. You can't bake that cake because the sun's not shining. You know what I mean? So there will be days that you will be inconvenienced. That's the worst that will happen in your life. On the upside, there's just too many to mention in a 5-minute TV commercial. It's too much. You're saving the environment. You're saving your pocket.
Exactly.
You're doing exactly what you should do. Look after yourself. Why are you sitting there and there's load shedding? You're subjected to load shedding. Why? Oh, there was a problem. The one generator went down. That's not your problem.
So why should you have to suffer from that?
Exactly.
I like the fact that, though, you highlighted the downs, obviously, which is the main one if the weather is not that great. But I know our South African weather is amazing. It is hot most of the time. Even if in winter we have a number of good days.
Yes.
But I think it's important that we are aware of these things so that we know that if it's cold, or we know for the next couple of days it's going to be raining, it's important that you reduce your usage, because then the energy that is stored in the battery, then you must make sure that lasts you longer. So if normally you would do some washing during this week, maybe hold that for a sunny day.
Exactly.
If you would like to bake or whatever, maybe put that on hold for another day.
Exactly.
So there is a way around it. It's 100%. Not all bad.
I've been off it now since August. So it's August, which was the beginning of August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 8 months. I have never, ever, not once in my life gone to bed without watching TV or without lights or with anything. So it's never as bad as load shedding. That I can promise you.
Can I get off the grid tomorrow, please?
We can do it
work
today.
on it?
We can do it today.
From here?
But let's do it.
No, we have to.
No, we're going to.
No, definitely. There's
Then
no
you'll
two ways
understand
about
it.
it.
You'll love it
I
in
mean,
Tombi.
currently I'm excited by the backup system.
Yes.
And already I know that, listen, load shedding and all these other things are not my portion. I'm definitely getting off the grid.
Fantastic.
But yeah.
Let's do it. When do you want to do your house? This weekend? Tomorrow?
Yeah, we can do it this week.
Cool.
How nice is this?
Let's do it.
So tell me, though, what is your general observation about people when it comes to solar energy or renewable
People
energy?
are scared of it. They're scared of the unknown. Oh, solar, yeah, I've heard about it, but it's too expensive. It's not expensive. It really isn't expensive. If you could, imagine you've got 10 grand, okay, and you invest it today in any bank. In 3 years' time, you might have 11 grand, okay, if you're lucky. So you made a whole 1,000 rand on it.
In 3 years.
In 3 years. You take the 10,000 rand and invest it in solar, okay? I promise you, in 3 years' time, your solar's paid.
And you never
It's the
have to
best.
pay electricity ever again.
Ever again.
If you used to pay 1,000 rand a month, that year you're saving 12,000.
Before
you could be paying
escalations.
more, exactly.
Because you know the 16% that's coming
That's
down
coming
in
up,
April.
yeah, definitely.
And next year another 16%. And next year another 16%. At the end of it, you'll be working for electricity.
So how do we educate our people more on renewable energy?
Make
on
the
solar?
commitment, go out and buy it. Get the experience and go and tell your neighbor.
But how do we teach them? Because that's the problem. If they don't know about it enough, or they don't trust it, or they're scared, then they won't make that move of actually going and buying it. So how do we educate them more?
I've got to sell it to you, put it into your house, and then I think you've got to just explain to the public your experience. Whether you like it, you don't like it, you wouldn't suggest. And Tommy,
And
the one
let's
thing I
take
know
it
about you,
maybe
you're 1,000,000,000% honest. If it's not good, you're going to tell.
Definitely.
You're going to go on the
definitely.
radio and you're going to say, don't
It's
go
a mess.
solar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you're going to say, hey, it's the best investment I've ever made. One of the two.
Definitely, because I'm very passionate about changing people's lives. And this, for me, it's all about that. We're brightening up people's futures. And I think also this is one way in which we're trying maybe to inform people, to teach them more, to make sure they've got more information. But I'm thinking we should take it maybe a step further.
Okay, how?
Maybe we should step into the schools, talk to the kids about it.
I'd love to. Can you set that up? Yes?
I'm definitely setting it up.
Please do.
So next week, maybe sometime, we're
Yes.
going to go to a couple of schools, speak to the children, teach them. Hopefully they'll also go home and tell their parents about it. At least we would have taken like a step forward in the right direction.
Can I make also a suggestion?
Bring it on.
Can we donate a system for the school
That would be awesome.
so that they can also see the benefit?
That would
Not
be
just talk
awesome.
about it, they can see. But you know what, Dad? There was no electricity at school today. And we had lights and our computer was working and everything was wonderful.
Oh,
The
I know
solar
that
is
feeling.
wonderful.
I know that feeling.
So I'd like to, I'm asking the
We're
school
committing to that.
Yes.
I'm going to identify a school. I'm going to find a school. We're going to go there, teach. But it's the start, I think, of many other.
Yes.
We're going to take a tour, literally, basically.
Yes, and explain nicely how we replacing the current supplier to go on solar. Much better, much more efficient, no
Much more
fumes,
reliable.
much more reliable,
Much more
everything.
affordable, much more everything that is good.
Yeah.
I like that.
But you are right. For 4 days it is going to rain, and then there's going to be a problem. You can't boil the kettles and run the urns and all this type of thing.
Just minimize, but you keep it going.
But you'll still have lights, but you'll still have a TV.
Exactly.
You'll still work.
Which are the basics, which is what we need most of the time. Honestly speaking, everything else is a luxury. But now when we go down to the basics, it's on that one day, on maybe 2 days at the most, if it really gets bad. So yeah, it's not
That's
a
all.
bad thing.
That's all.
We can adjust.
100%.
Let's hold it here for today. It's been amazing as usual. Thank you
Always
so
nice
so
to
much.
be with you in Tombi.
We're doing this again next week, right?
I'm looking forward to it.
And the whole point of this is to get you all the information that you need when it comes to solar energy. We'll try our best to teach you as much as you can so that when you eventually decide to convert, you get the right product at the right price, at the most reliable supplier, and you make sure that you get off the grid and save money for the rest of your life. This is all that we are about right here on Invest in Solar, powered by Invest Solar. My name is Ntombi Mzolo, and thank you to my amazing guest, Mr. Eli Salko, and we'll see you next time. Be blessed. Mwah.